Where should we start?
Where are you guys from? New York?
We're from Long Island.
Long Island?
New York. Yeah.
All right.
And we made our way out here, and this is Jim, and you manage
the Meyer Ranch.
the Meyer Ranch.
Yeah.
So,
So you oversee daily activity going on here?
Yeah, everything that happens here, I think that I try to be responsible
he's
for.
large and in charge. He's a good guy.
And Jim is very gracious today
Yes.
to show us around, as is Brandon.
Hi,
Brandon is from Meyers. Is that what you're considered?
I'm a regional sales.
Regional sales.
Yeah. In the Northwest.
So thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
We had started with a brand of steak that we sell. I was telling Brandon that when a customer comes back and says, "That steak you sold me yesterday was the best darn steak I've ever had."
Nice.
So, you know, we just keep on pushing it and bringing in more product. And this summer I want to bring in more cuts.
Good.
And 5 weeks before I sell them for the dry age product.
Good dry age.
So, and we have a huge following, and everybody, my family's been in one spot, R&S Meats, for 30 years.
Wow, that's nice.
So we have a great following, loyal customers who trust what we do, what we bring in, and we also
Show
like
them where
the
it comes from. They
feedback.
enjoy
Yeah.
And
to
we-
see where their
yeah.
food is actually
Yeah.
coming from.
We got old photos from this old house, and this was the bunkhouse cookhouse back in the day. One time, this whole thing clear over to that car, all the way back through. This was all garden. I got photos of about 1912 that show it, you know, and then of course that was added on a little bit too. And the main house was out there by them trees. It was a big house like this, but it burned down before we bought the ranch. But some reminiscences were there. That was the main house. So this was the bunkhouse, because you had to have a lot of labor back then, because it was all horse and teams, and you know, so. And then cabin barns. We just built that barn. That's our little horse facility that we just built last summer. We're training horses and stuff, you know, for sale. So we'll show you that here and whatnot. But so anyway, that's why they had their own milking parlors. Of course, we added corrals and all different kinds of stuff here, you know. Man, lots of work. Lots of work. Of course, when they bought the ranch, it was different. We came in back in the early 90s from the county road, which runs out there. We had this whole thing dug up to dirt. Come in, tore it all up, re-landscape, put power underground, sewers, new wells, pipelines, everything was all redone in this whole complex. Back in the day, we had it all tore up and was trying to get it
Start from the bottom.
redone, yeah. So get everything underground and whatnot, so. Now I got a guy shooting horses here today. We're getting ready to go out with cattle here in about 15 days. I don't know where we're going to go yet.
Yeah, right? Not supposed to be hanging on this long.
It's been a long winter. It came early and it's still this. It's original. Of course, we painted it, fixed the doors, and jacked it up because everything was falling down. You know, every building on the ranch has been fixed. Redone. Yeah. Original sign, no smoking. You can't really see it too good. I got a photo of the original guy that homesteaded this ranch. His name was John Blair. And he was standing right here with a crew, and they had a door open with some people in the loft, you know, late 1800s. And he started the ranch and had a photo of the crew right here. Love it. And it was pretty cool.
Beautiful.
The old timers that are here told me that, of course, this is all settled with sheep, not cattle.
right.
Yeah, it was all sheep in the valley because it was originally miners, right? Miners in Montana, gold mining and whatnot. And then they settled it with sheep. And so they used to run 10 bands of sheep, so they run 10,000 sheep here at one time. And he was the biggest landowner in Powell County. He used to go to the Deer Lodge almost to Missoula, this ranch did. At one time, he got really big. He was a poor immigrant that came over, an Irish immigrant, came over poor, started growing vegetables, got a little plot growing vegetables, and he was selling the vegetables to the miners. And then the next thing you know, he's one of the biggest landowners in Powell County and a U.S. Senator. So-
Wow.
That's a story.
Yeah.
American dream, right?
Yeah, that's something. So that's pretty cool. We need some portrait shot. Whatever.
Are you enjoying the stove?
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
So it's a little mousy in here right now, catty. We got lots of cats, and it's been a long winter, and so we got a little cat smell going on. So,
Okay.
to be honest,
I expected it to be a farm.
you guys Bart does here.
Wow.
That's a tough job. That's a tough job. So Bart's also works for Tell them what you do, Bart.
USDA. I work on basically take care of all the livestock issues with, wolves and cattle. Anytime cattle are killed by, here, wolves, grizzly bears, lions, coyotes, then I usually come in and take care of that problem, so.
Nice.
I have
Good to hear.
two jobs. This is one of them, that's the other.
So, of course, this was a barn. At one time, it was stalled about 70-some horses, if you wanted to stall them. And we widened this out when we bought it. Put a tack room over there. Put some more logs in. These are all original. Everything's original. But we did add 1, 2, 3 logs because we widened this out, so we needed more support. And then we built a little harness room in here for his office, for his crew, because we do everything horseback. And we don't allow four-wheelers around our cattle. Everything's done with horses.
Wow.
So we will have guys mounted pretty much every day, you know, checking cattle, moving cattle, calving, whatnot on horseback. So it's cool. So we're getting geared up for that.
Great.
Yeah, cool.